Desi Jharokha channel welcomes the views of Desi Jharokha, and today's I'm Brigadier MPS Bajwa with you again. Today I will talk about the plan of Tigerhill, how it implemented, how we got the Tigerhill. I was asked to present the plan on the third day, on 30th of June. I requested for a helicopter reconnaissance to just get the confirmation once again about the Tigerhill top, about my plan. With caution. Why I'm mentioning with caution? Because you are aware, you must all be aware, that we had already lost one Mi-17 armed Raptors by a Stinger missile, and also the two aircrafts in the close air support mission, they were destroyed. Now, just keeping that in mind, it was with caution because I couldn't have gone all around Tigerhill. So what I wanted to see, I went up, saw it, made my plan, and next day the plan was presented. In that plan, I was given the units, which is 8 Sikh, which was there in the firm base, all around deployed all along the Tigerhill. The second unit was 18 Grenadiers, which had fought the Towering battle earlier, and they were resting at Gumri with almost casualties of 60, including dead and wounded. Third unit was my own unit, that is 13 Jack Riff with that is Vikram Batra's unit, and where I had tasked Vikram Batra to go up to the top to get hold of the Tigerhill top. And the fourth was again my unit, 2 Naga. So with all units, when I presented the plan, somewhere after it was being analyzed, the Army Chief, General Malik, he was there listening to my plan. He felt so probably that let's take 4875, which is the adjoining feature, which is also was next to 1 Alpha, that is a highway which goes from Srinagar to Leh, and it was dominating very closely and very prominent and dominating feature. Let's take that first on 4th, 5th, and let's this 3rd and 4th night, which was my operation, my plan to get hold of Tigerhill, to capture Tigerhill, let's convert this plan into a diversionary attack. So I was ultimately left with only 18 Grenadiers, with a plan that 18 Grenadiers, before that we will simulate 18 Grenadiers as a diversionary attack, will go and attack as per the plan, but 8 Sikh will only shot Bole So Nihaal from the firm base, just to simulate an attack as if an attack is coming from this direction. It was basically a feint attack, we call it in our language, and a diversionary attack by 18 Grenadiers. Well, I did feel that I was feeling dejected. But after 15-20 minutes, I was very sure that this must have been given this thought, and that's why there is some change. So I went by my plan, but all of a sudden, an idea came to my mind. So I told my BM to go and call the Subedar Major of 8 Sikh. So he came. So I asked him a very pertinent and straight question in Punjabi, chase Punjabi, कि साहब हुक्म मिलिया कि तुसी बोले सो निहाल थल्लों फर्म बेस तो ही बोलोगे, जकारे जेड़े थल्लों छड्डोगे। मेरे को सिर्फ मैनू तुहाडे को एक जवाब चाहिदा कि तुसी ये जकारे फर्म बेस तो थल्लों छड्डना चाहोगे या टाइगर हिल टॉप ते जाके ऊपरों छड्डना चाहो। I saw that brightness, that sparkle in his eyes. And the moment I saw that sparkle, that I knew that I had won the battle. Because he said spontaneously His reply was, "Sir, ਅਸੀਂ ਜਕਾਰੇ ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਟਾਈਗਰ ਹਿੱਲ ਟੌਪ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬੋਲਾਂਗੇ, ਥੱਲਿਓ ਨਹੀਂ." I had got the reply. So I said, "Sab theek hai." Then I told the CO of 8 Sikh, Colonel SP, he wasn't actually keeping well. I asked him to give me 50 men. So he got 50 men comprising of 2 officers, 4 JCOs and 46 other ranks. Very fit, including their own Ghatak platoon. The officer that time, Major Ravindra Parmar, and Lieutenant Sharawat, who was heading the commando platoon of theirs, or called Ghatak platoon. 18 grenadiers. Now, since Vikram Batra was taken off, or the 13 Jackrif, so I asked the CO of 18 grenadiers, Colonel Kushal Thakur, that get me the youngest officer of your Ghatak platoon commander, who was a young officer, 2 months service, Lieutenant Balwan. I said, I want to brief him. So I called him. I briefed that. I say, "Young man, it is now up to you to give me Tiger Hill top. It's a challenge for the unit, for 18 grenadiers, and it's a challenge for me, for 192 Brigade." He said, "Sir, no problem. We will try a level best." I said, "Tell me, what do you want?" I requested the GOC, got him 2 more teams from the HOS is High Altitude Warfare School, to help him in getting hold of, because it was a sheer climb, that cliff from the northern side. It was a very difficult tour. But these things are done if we do not different things, but things differently. So I did that, and probably the God was with me. We are the artillery firing, because since the CRT, which is a commander RT, was luckily from my school, Brigadier Lakhwinder Singh, so I requested him for more 5 units and used the Bofors guns in direct firing role to directly hitting the Tiger Hill. Just 45 minutes, we punched the target with 22 5 units of artillery, including the multi-barrel rocket launchers. And thereafter, this Ghatak platoon, along with Charlie company of, Baki rest of the companies were there, which I'll tell you the plan. They were to go and go on top. So rightly so, I had sent the unit of 18 grenadiers. They were hiding into various folds, and they were going up. On the started off first night, logging there, stocking their first line ammunition there, where the 8 Sikh was there. And thereafter, they were going up in the folds, so that at the last moment, once they cross the line, that is called SL, start line, and that is our HR. After that, there only we go and capture the objective. We attack the objective. And 16,700, so I had to face them in phased manner. I made them to climb so that they are about 1,000 yards short of the objective on the last night, that is on 3rd night, when they were to go at 8 o'clock. So before that, 7:30, the firing started. No doubts. In my operational room, GOC was also there. And sure enough, after a short while, there was a call from the co-commander to the GOC that there is the complete firing report, and that the complete plan is it's coming on the TV. And some reporter is reporting it there, some female reporter. So all of a sudden we sent people, and ultimately we got hold of Barkha Dutt. She was reporting with her crew, and she was reporting including the units and also showing the live firing going on. A point to mention here, use of media, or the first time media being now there, it was a very positive point. But just giving out a plan was a lesson that it should be controlled. It can't be that anyone going there and start giving out your plan. Well, just for the views, if you'd like to see a clip on this, we will have a clip on this.
What you heard right behind you was the sound of Bofors guns directly targeting the top of Tiger Hill, the prelude to the final assault. Also going on simultaneously are multi-barrel rocket launchers, also attacking the same positions on Tiger Hills. Fireballs and smoke fill the air. The sound of the Bofors guns does not stop for the next 13 hours. But right now the guns are providing covering fire to the men making their way up to the top. Nearly 3,000 men from 3 different regiments are getting ready to put their lives on line. Men from the 2 Naga and 8 Sikh regiments take position on the right and left flanks of Tiger Hill. The 18 Grenadiers hide at the rear where Pakistan does not expect anyone to be. Later this will prove to be a decisive move.
Now this is what was, so we got hold of, in the meantime, the counter-bombardment came. And with a great difficulty, we could get hold of these reporters, including Barkha Dutt, into the bunkers. And 2 were very badly wounded, 2 reporters. So this was a lesson of the media especially. Well, as far as my plan goes, by about 2:30, it had started drizzling, which came to our rescue. I think Sudha God was with me in that time. That they could plan, they could climb. It was because it became a little foggy. So undetected, the troops could climb. But the little disadvantage was, it became a little slippery. But nevertheless, by the time, by about 2:30, the GOC left. He said, let me know by morning. Bajwa, just let me know by morning what is the progress, and then we'll see what action we could take later. Well, with the God's grace, by 4 o'clock in the morning on 4th July, I got the report that the Ghatak platoon has reached on top and every fight is going on. By 4 o'clock, we had got hold of the top. The battle was still on because the Charlie company was going up and trying to reinforce the Ghatak platoon. There, I think so all those, especially I must appreciate Lieutenant Balwan, who fought very bravely, who led the platoon. Later he got Mahavir Chakra. There was a Yogendra Yadav who got so many bullets, still was able to get hold of, killed 6 people and destroyed 3 bunkers. And he was evacuated subsequently, and he was the one who was awarded Mahavir Chakra. Third person I must appreciate who was martyred there, was Havaldar Madan Lal, who fought very bravely. He also destroyed 4 bunkers and killed so many enemies. So these were our brave men. And just because of them, we got hold of the top. And when I told the GOC, informed the GOC, he was so happy. But I requested him, the battle is on. The picture will be clearer by about 10 o'clock in the morning on 4th July. Please don't share this information with anyone. But I think so, due to the excitement, understood. He shared it straight away, he rang up the co-commander. And in the chain, he rang up army commander, to the chief, to the defense minister, and ultimately, by 9 o'clock, this information reached our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, through his secretary, Brajesh Mishra, I remember. At 9 o'clock, in Haryana, in a public meeting, Honorable Prime Minister announced that हमारे सैनिकों ने Tiger Hill पर कब्जा कर लिया है. Now 9 o'clock, imagine, the information is announced all over in the nation. And my fight is still on. But with the God's grace, by the time I had already told 8 Sikh to go on code word Baj was issued, so that they could go and interpose themselves between on the ridge line in the areas of India Gate and Helmet, so that the enemy couldn't reinforce or could counterattack the Tiger Hill top. This was my getting hold of the top. For this episode, I'll stall here, and now in the next episode, we will discuss about the 8th Sikh battle, what happened there, and how we ultimately got the complete Tiger Hill. Till then, I take your leave. Jai Hind.